Today is 18th Feb. Hayden Davis faces allegations of a rug pull scam after the Libra cryptocurrency fell over 90%, costing investors over $100 million. On Polymarket, around 28% bet Davis will serve jail time. Speculation about missing gold at Fort Knox intensifies as Elon Musk hints at a possible audit. Polymarket shows around 21% odds that gold is missing. Former President Donald Trump might issue an executive order targeting Iran soon, aligning with past foreign policy moves. Polymarket reflects around 86% probability of this action. Now let's dive into today's stories in detail. Hayden Davis is caught in controversy after the Libra cryptocurrency token's dramatic fall. It lost over 90% of its value shortly after launching. Investors accused Davis of a rug pull scam, which allegedly cost them over $100 million. The media and public are watching closely. Davis claims external factors caused the crash, not fraud. He also pointed fingers at Argentine President Javier Milei, who had endorsed the token. Milei later withdrew support amid legal issues. This situation recalls past crypto scams like BitConnect and OneCoin. Launched on February 17, Libra quickly collapsed, with its value dropping over 90% in hours. Accusations fly as insiders allegedly cashed out more than $100 million, wiping out about $4 billion in market value. Davis denies fraud, stating he holds over $100 million in liquidity. He insists the collapse was a strategy failure. The incident raises questions about regulatory oversight and accountability in crypto. President Milei is now facing legal scrutiny for promoting the token. The case has sparked discussions on investor protection and regulation. On Polymarket, people are betting on whether Davis will serve jail time. Odds show around 28% believe he will, while 72% think he won't. Users on X express skepticism toward Davis. Some think he'll face legal consequences, while others mock his situation. News outlets highlight legal implications, focusing on Milei's fraud complaints. Davis maintains the collapse was due to a failed strategy, not fraud. The fallout might lead to legal actions against Davis. If extradited to Argentina, he could face severe penalties. This may set a precedent for fraud accountability in crypto. The incident has already sparked talks on regulatory reforms in Argentina. Investors want more protection against scams. Increased scrutiny of crypto endorsements may influence investor behavior. Future outcomes could range from legal actions to stricter regulations, impacting investor trust and market stability. Let's move on to the next story. Speculation is brewing around Fort Knox as people on Polymarket are betting on whether a large amount of gold might be missing. This high activity taps into long-standing conspiracy theories about U.S. gold reserves. Recent chatter gained momentum when Elon Musk hinted that his Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, might conduct a full-scale audit. Social media and some lawmakers are now questioning the reported figures. The last full audit of Fort Knox was in 1953, and a superficial inspection in 1974 left many doubts. Senator Rand Paul has reignited the debate, pushing for a new audit. On social media, some users suggest up to two-thirds of the gold could be missing, though there's no concrete proof. Betting on the gold's status has picked up since February 17th. Before this, discussions were minimal. Now, Polymarket shows a trading volume over $3,000. Odds stand at around 21% that gold is missing and 78% that it's all there. People on X are filled with skepticism and calls for transparency. One tweet speculates a significant chunk of gold is unaccounted for. Senator Paul has joined in, advocating for an audit and pointing to the lack of inspections since 1974. The implications are vast. If the audit finds missing gold, it could shake trust in currencies and lead to more scrutiny of the Federal Reserve. Even if the gold is there, conspiracy theories may persist due to historical distrust. Let's move on to the next story. A Polymarket is experiencing high activity with speculation about whether former President Donald Trump will issue an executive order on February 19 targeting Iran. This aligns with his past foreign policy moves, like the maximum pressure campaign, which involves sanctions and executive measures against Iran. On social media, the chatter is heating up. Posts on X are suggesting Trump might take action against Iran soon. But traditional news outlets haven't covered this much, creating a gap between social media activity and mainstream reporting. As of now, Polymarket reflects around 86% probability that Trump will indeed sign that order. This high percentage is based on both historical actions and recent speculative posts. In January, Trump issued several executive orders, including stricter immigration controls, limiting birthright citizenship, and declaring a national emergency at the southern border. These moves fit into his broader pattern of using executive orders to enact major policy changes. The market was quiet before, but recent social media discussions have sparked a surge in activity. The anticipation is high, though it's based more on speculation than confirmed news. If Trump signs the order, it would align with market sentiment and historical precedents. But if he doesn't, interest might quickly fade. And before ending, a word about our sponsor. As a startup founder, finding product market fit is your top priority. But landing bigger customers requires SOC 2 or ISO 27001 compliance, a time-consuming process that pulls you away from building and shipping. That's where Vonta comes in. By automating up to 90% of the work, Vonta gets you compliant fast, opening doors to next-level growth opportunities. Whether you're closing your first deal or gearing up for growth, Vonta makes compliance easy. Get $1,000 off at Vonta.com/notboring. That's Vonta.com/notboring for $1,000 off. Each of the stories we covered today is ongoing and may change dramatically. For updates and detailed odds, head to polymarket.com. That's all the news that's fit to predict. This is me, Packy McCormick's voice, signing off. May the odds be ever in your favor.